More than a year into this pandemic, we all need to find a way to just play. To talk a little bit more, let's bring in Nori and Jenna Klar. They are the marketing director and the owner for Toyology, a local toy store company. I love that you all are still around because our toy stores have been going out of business.
Yes, they have. We're
So,
here.
so with that, tell us about your journey into Toyland per se. What a fun job, by the way.
Thanks. So actually, I'm a pharmacist. So I joke that I'm a pharmacist gone toyologist, and it's much more fun. We had a local pharmacy, family pharmacy since the 80s, right on the border of West Bloomfield and Farmington Hills, Warren Prescriptions. And I always carry toys. And as I had children, the toy department kept growing and growing and growing because we saw the need for specialty toys and for just families to have fun. My tagline used to be at Warren's, where families stay healthy and play healthy. So it was always in my blood. And as my children grew up, one of my sons loved retail and really wanted retail, and I didn't want him in the drugstore with us. So while I was in college, we opened Toyology. And since then, we've actually sold our family pharmacies. So now I'm 100% Toyologist. And my daughter-in-law, Jenna, has joined the team. She brings a whole other specialty because she was a teacher specializing in autistic children. So she teaches our staff a lot and helps a lot of our customers. Because toys are not just toys. Toys are tools, and everyone needs toys, whether you're a baby or an adult. We have lots of stuff for the adults as well.
So with that, so now it's a family affair. Jenna, what has the transition been like for you?
I love it because I got to be in the classroom with kids, and now I'm helping the teachers and the parents in another way with their kids. And I have two boys of my own, so I also love having that experience of what toys they love. And I know the ages better from having young kids. And I love it. I love being in the toy store. I love connecting with other teachers. We have some school kickback programs that I'm involved with, that if people come in from a certain school and say that school name, a portion goes back to that school. And that's pretty cool too.
So Jenna, what has been the response from some of the teachers knowing that you were in their shoes as well?
I think they like it. They come and they know I can relate to what they're saying. They're like, I have this kid and they just can't keep their hands to themselves. And I can really show them different tools that my students used that we have here, such as fidgets and stress balls and things that they can do. And I think they do like knowing that I was a teacher, so I know where they're coming from, that they don't want it to be distracting. They don't want it to be a loud, toy. And I explain to them to tell the other kids, it's not really, like Nori said, a toy. This is a tool. Just as not everyone wears glasses, not everyone, might have something to keep their hands busy.
So we know that toys can be educational, but we are also in the middle of a pandemic, and being a small business owner can be so incredibly difficult. Nori, how are you guys doing right now?
We're doing really well. Our biggest problem is we can't find employees. Unfortunately, we had to close one of our locations because we have nobody to staff. We had nobody to staff them. We're running on a minimal crew. Anyone know of anyone that wants to work in a fun toy store? Send them our way because we really could use some employees. And we're a nice family-run business.
We have great employees that we have.
Our employees are the best. So that is our biggest problem. We've been functioning pretty much since closing. When we were closed up, we were in the stores ourselves.
We were FaceTiming people
and shopping for them, and they just drive by and pick it up. So we've been doing everything possible we can, whether our store was physically open or closed. Puzzles kept everyone busy all winter. The whole first year pandemic, we're big in puzzles.
And a cool thing about the puzzles that I want to mention is because we're a local toy store, Amazon and a ton of other places were skyrocketing their prices on puzzles. And we just kept them our normal same price. And our customers really appreciated that. They were like, we can't find puzzles anywhere. They're so hard to find. And we were like, here, $14.99, $19.99, whatever our normal retail price was, that's what we kept them as. And, we didn't want to take advantage of our customers just because other online places were doing that.
So with that too, Jenna, from an educational standpoint, what are some of the top toys that people are seeking out right now, other than puzzles?
I would say parents, especially when the first like shutdown happened, did want a lot of educational toys, things to keep their kids busy, science experiments. Right now, really big, we have like these sensory kits that parents are wanting, just things to keep their kids busy and off the screens for a little bit. You know, if they were doing virtual school, some kids are still doing that. Just things that can take their kids off the screen. Games, a lot of people were wanting family games. And right now, a really hot thing is fidgets for any ages. And again, it's just things to keep your hands busy. Like we have these thing called poppets, and you just feels like bubble wrap, and it's just fun, but it's silly. They're not super expensive, and that's a huge thing right now. But a lot of kids want to do it while they're doing their virtual school, or a lot of teachers let their kids even bring them to school because again, it just keeps their hands busy. It's their personal one, so they're not sharing with other kids. So that's pretty cool. We're like getting new fidgets in all the time.
So with the bubble pop, because anyone who has ever even slightly put their hands on some of that wrapping paper, you have to pop it, right? But it does make a noise.
But it's not too loud. This one's not that loud. Nori's grabbing one. Oh,
They're just poppers, and they come all different sizes.
Oh, how fun! So, and Nori, who gets to pick all these fun toys?
I actually do all the buying for all of our 3 locations and fill up all the stores. That's been a challenge this year as well because we're not able to go to our shows. The toy fair in New York we go to. So I spend a lot of time on a lot of Zoom calls with manufacturers showing me their new products. And I'm part of a good toy group where we do all our catalogs together. So if you check our online store, we do have catalog winter, fall, spring, summer, fall. Some are mailed out and some are just online. And so I use experts all over. There's about 100 of us independent toy stores every Tuesday talking together on the products since we can't meet in person.
So with that, we know Amazon is exploding, and some of the big box stores have been extremely busy throughout the pandemic. But as a small business owner, how have you changed your business model to try to stay afloat, not just now during the pandemic, more than a year into the crisis, but over the next 6 months as well?
Our web store, we utilized a website, but not to the extent that we have now, which kind of needed to happen. It just gave us the push to do it sooner. So customers can shop on our website. We have way more items. We try to get every item in store on our website so people can do shipping, we do delivery, and they can also do curbside pickup. So that really helped us as well.
The other thing is we stay true to our model. We are focused on customer service, families. We know our customers by name. We have a personal service that no one else has.
We have free gift wrapping, which people like to get that as well.
But we do stick to our model. We stick to, we are here, we carry quality toys. We don't bring in junk to make extra money on. We believe in everything we do, and we stay true to our hearts.
And if you go to a big box store or Amazon, they're not going to tell you what's great for that kid with that interest or what's the newest product or how to do it or stand by it the way we do. So we kind of pride ourselves with that too, that all of our toyologists in store can really walk through the store with someone and help them find the perfect product.
We're talking with Nori and Jenna Klar there with Toyology. And I love that you guys call yourself Toyologist.
Our youngest toyologist is 5 years old, Jenna's son, and he's on a lot of our Facebook posts and our videos, and he's hysterical, and everyone loves to follow.
He's very into it.
Well, you need a tester.
So this is the poppet we were kind of talking about, and it's not super loud. It comes in a ton of different designs, and again, double-sided, and you're just doing one and then the other, but it's quiet, but it's really satisfying.
Yeah, it's definitely not near as loud as bubble wrap.
Right.
So with that, how has it been with the supply chain right now?
That's also an issue. So I'll order, if I place an order from a company with 20, 30 items, I may get 10 or 15 in. So yeah, they're backed up. So I am having to change my buying, but our store is stacked full of all the items we believe in, and some we run out of and are out for a little while. And I've got a nice backup coming when the ship arrives. They say the ports are backed up a lot. So
yes, I mean, we forget, the supply chain. This is impacting every aspect of our lives. And with that, have you seen a shift in the types of toys from the very beginning of the pandemic to now, as hopefully we start to come out of this and kids get back into the classrooms?
I do. And I know the whole push now for my holiday catalog is really all about families together, generations together, because now the grandparents are able to be with the kids, but we're still staying in our tight-knit groups. So a lot of the products that they're pushing for the holiday season and the fall season are multi-generational products that everyone can do together and have an experience. It's all about experience and fun and laugh together without being so serious and always so worried about what's going on in the world. So in that respect, yes.
So I'm sure you've seen a lot of frazzled parents over the past 12 months.
Yes.
In the shutdown, my friends were like, we need this, we need stuff to keep them busy, we need sticker books, we need, arts and craft projects. So I feel like a lot of that was in the beginning as well. And then as it got nicer, everyone wanted outdoor stuff. They wanted to get their kids outside. It was a safe thing to do, and they wanted outdoor products.
Which we also have a lot of great outdoor products, things you don't see.
So I know it's been a challenge as small business owners, but with that, any silver linings throughout the pandemic?
I think people got to see how important it was to shop local. They wanted to, keep us in business, and they were purchasing through our curbside if they weren't comfortable coming in, calling us, reaching out through email, and kind of just like coming together in that way.
Yeah, I'm hoping people will keep appreciating people, which I think people got away from, and, realize, who's there for you.
And we miss that. We miss being able to walk into the toy store. So many of us grew up on Toys R Us and the big box stores and KB Toys, and they've all gone away as Amazon and some of the big box stores kind of take over. But it's still never that feeling of going into a toy store and the excitement as a kid.
Right. We love seeing kids come in to pick out the gift for their friend for their birthday or pick out what they want. And we hope that never changes, because it's not the same experience from shopping online.
It definitely is. Hey, Jenna, if I can ask you as the marketing director, any tips that you could offer other small businesses as we continue into this crisis?
I think just trying to get as much out there as you can on your social media. We definitely have been posting more on our Facebook and our Instagram. We just started a TikTok account because that's really popular now. So just kind of keeping up with the trends of social media, and we send emails with more info and just focusing more on the product so people can really see, if they're not comfortable coming in the store, what we have. We want to still show it to them in a different way.
We're talking with Nori and Jenna Klar. They're with Toyology. And I'm sorry, Nori, what do you want to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, in all our stores, we have a very safe, clean environment. Our stores are never really busy. People trickle in. We stay very separate, and it's a safe, warm environment to come to. So don't be afraid to come out.
We require masks.
We do not let anyone in our stores if they do not wear their mask properly.
So with that, can you give your locations and also your website if people want to find out more?
Yep. So we're in West Bloomfield in the Orchard Mall. We're in Bloomfield Hills right next to Trader Joe's. And we're in Royal Oak right on Main Street. And our website's toyologytoys.com.
So I have to ask one last question before we let you go. What's it like to work with your family 24/7?
We're lucky. We love each other.
Yes, we do. We're very lucky.
So it's good.
Well, we're so lucky to have you here in our community. We're sorry that you had to close one location, though, because so many kids get so much enjoyment, and adults as well, out of coming into your toy store. I know for me, I've been in the one that is right there next to Trader Joe's in West Bloomfield, and it really is fun, even for us adults that don't have kids. So we wish you continued success, and thank you again for your time.
Thanks for having us.